I got the brush, y'all. I got the brush. Look at the brush. Still in the paper. Never use the brush. Oh, maybe I did use the brush. Did y'all see that? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, my name is JSharae and you have now entered my world. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, fam. What's up? If this is your first time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and share. But you don't have to do it right now. You can wait till the end of the video. Just like chill, visit, see if you like it. And if you like it, go ahead and subscribe and share and like and comment. But if not, I understand. I'll be sad, but I understand. Today, as I am doing this black theme makeup video, okay, I decided that what I'm also going to do is conquer my fear and actually use bright colors. Well, bright colors to me. Let me say that. Because I still want to be comfortable. So they're bright colors to me. So one company that I decided that I wanted to use within this company is Juvia's Place. Okay, they have really, really rich palettes. Their eye palettes are typically very rich. Look at this. I've had this for years. Looks like I just got it. Never used it. Never used it. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I did use this when I did a friend's photo shoot and the color was purple. I used this little purple right here, but I didn't even use it that much. So this is the Zulu palette, and I also have the Masquerade Mini. Look at this one, y'all. Just barely. It looks so new, crispy. I think I used this one for that same friend's photo shoot, and then that was it. But y'all, when I tell y'all my fear of eyeshadows it's so real. It's so real, and I don't even know why. Y'all probably like, girl, you are making this so much more than it has to be. You're being very dramatic, but it's just real. It is what it is. The company started in 2016. You could only get the products online. Fast forward to, I want to say 2018, I believe. I want to say it's about 2018. They arrived in stores in Ulta, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, finally. Because listen, anything black owned, I'm here for it. Like, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. So I was so excited about that. I went to Ulta, and then I was just picking up stuff left and right. Juvia's Place. And I would have the stuff, and for some reason when you like, I have this thick foundation, I have the I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. I can't remember what happened with this, why I didn't use it that much. I feel like the shade probably was off. I hope not though, because this is the foundation I'm going to use today. I got the brush, y'all. I got the brush. Look at the brush. Still in the paper. Never use the brush. Oh, maybe I did use the brush. Did y'all see that? I love doing this to brushes. I just washed all my brushes and sponges last night. It's nothing like a very freshly cleaned brush. Like, I love it. So, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So that's what I'm gonna do for this, for the most part. And even if I have something, even if there's a part of the face that I need to do that may or may not be Juvia's Place, I'm going to try and use something that is black owned. So that's the challenge that I'm setting for myself today. If I don't meet that challenge, y'all, please don't be in the comment section like, that ain't black owned, that ain't black owned, that ain't black, she fake. Please, like, just, y'all gonna make my cat ears go up, okay? Just please, just positivity. I prefer my channel to be a place of positivity, okay? Please just take all the negativity somewhere else. But I do have the concealer. This concealer right here is so bomb.com. I love a little definitely goes a long way, and I'm definitely going to show y'all that today. The shade, and then one thing that I do appreciate, especially if I happen to do the makeup of someone who has a rich skin tone, I'm always recommending Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, Fenty Beauty. Juvia's Place is if you trying to be budget friendly for me. Fenty Beauty, like, because there's the color choices that they have is very, the selection is very broad. So anyone dark with rich skin, I'm always recommending like Juvia's Place and Fenty, Nars, and I'm pretty sure there's some that I'm missing. Oh, NYX is very budget friendly as well, and they go very far, very deep with the pigments and the foundation shades. So there are things out there, and I feel like a lot of people may not be aware of it, but this is, so we are. So I feel like I've rambled enough. Okay, let's get into this face. And of course, I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow. And we're back. Okay, as y'all can see, prep my eyelids off camera. I just took a little bit of the Juvia's Place Creamy Concealer. Got that bad boy right here. Oh, and I did my eyebrows off camera too, but my eyebrows were already done. I just filled them in a little bit, highlighted under. But as I was saying, I took the Juvia's Place Creamy Concealer, prepped my eyelids. A little bit goes a long way. I literally took like a little dab, a little swap, and as you can see, it covered. As y'all can see, it covered like my whole eyelid. So yeah. So now, this is the moment that always gives me anxiety. Let us pray. I'm gonna do my eyelids. Just gonna figure out what look I kind of want to go for, and I really don't know. Like I can't just sit and be like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little this, a little that, a little this, a little that, and then it just comes out popping. Like I cannot do that. Never been able to do that. I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all, because that's what my channel is about. Being honest and transparent. And I struggle with stuff like that. I'm not even gonna fake the funk for y'all. I'm a regular woman who just happens to love makeup. So with that being said, now that I said what I said, when I said what I said, how I said it, let's get into these eyelids. Feel me? Alright. So I'm going to start out, get my Morphe brush, since I don't have that much eyelid. Like my eye, like, I don't know, like up here it's a lot, but I just feel like if I put the shadow all up here, like my eyelids, they are not that big. So this is literally the amount of space I have to work with. So I can't use a big old fluffy crease brush. I'm looking for, this is the one I had. This is the one I used to use. And remember that picture I was telling y'all about where like it was all up here and the line was like so harsh? This is the brush I use because it's just way too big for my eyelid. Like my eyelid space is not that big. It's not that big. So switched up and got this Morphe M507 brush. Game changer. One thing I will tell y'all is I had to do a lot of research to figure out why my eyes may not have been coming out the way I wanted them to, or they may not have been coming out the way I feel like they should have been coming out. But I had to do a lot of research to figure out your brush, the brush you get, the brush you use when you're putting on your makeup, that matters a whole lot. Just how when painters use a certain type of brush, it's the same thing as when makeup artists or makeup enthusiasts have to use the correct type of brush to apply whatever it is they're applying and the desired look that they want. So I had to get a smaller brush because I have a smaller lid. All right, y'all, I'm back. So, like I'm saying, small brush, small lid. Small brush, small lid. But I do envy people who have like those big old eyelids and they can use those big old fluffy brushes and just have so much space to play with. I just feel like eyeshadow should not be going up here. If it does, if you're trying to do a dramatic look, that's fine. I'm not on that level yet. So if you can do it, do you, boo-boo. I cannot. I am well aware of where I am on my journey. I cannot all up here and I'm about to get into this, okay? So with my little M507 brush from Morphe in the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I think for some reason this matte shade over here is calling my name. Don't really know the name of it, but this little green baby right here is calling my name. And that's like a big step for me because I always start off with a dark color and then wonder why my eyeshadow be coming out that dark. Like, mind blowing, but whatever. All right, so let's start off in the outer corner always like to dust off the excess because I don't want a whole bunch of fallout. For those of you who may not know what fallout is, if you know what fallout is, this part ain't for you. Don't be, girl, who don't know what fallout is. Somebody may be watching the video who don't know what fallout is. Fallout is basically when you're applying eyeshadow and residue from the brush. The excess from the brush falls out here. Let me give y'all. So I just dipped my brush in shadow. All of that just, I don't know if y'all can see that's falling. Yeah, if you don't dust that off, all of that is going to end up down here. That's why some people prefer doing their eyes before they do their face. Some people do their face before they do their eyes. How they do that, I don't know, but I don't judge people. Everybody's journey is different. So let's get into it. Starting out here on the outer corner. Oh, really not that bright, as bright as I thought it would be. This always happens too. Like I'll be like, oh my god, it's so bright, and it really don't even be that bright. I'll be so dramatic. But as y'all can see, these palettes will fool you because they will have you thinking something. So I'm just taking it and seeping it a little bit into my crease, not all the way. Woo! Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. When I looked at the camera and saw how bright, I was like, woo, that's for some reason, this blue over here in this other palette is calling my name. Why, I don't know, but it is. But yeah, we just out here in the outer corner and in the crease with this teal type color. I feel like the verbiage I just used for that is not accurate. This teal color. Woo! Hold on. Because the way it's looking right here, not looking from there. The way it's looking over her, not looking that from there. Y'all probably like, girl, what are you doing? But you know what? I realize a lot of makeup is trusting the process, and that's what I'm doing right now. Trusting the process. So keep playing with this. Alright. Trust the process, girl. Trust the process. It'll come fine. It'll come out fine. So I have it. I don't know if you can see down here. Y'all, this is right here what throws me because it looks so bright and just like in your face. I don't even know where to go next with this, I promise you. Out here in the outer corner and then bringing it in here a little bit. I'm gonna keep blending this out some. I'm sure once I add a color, it'll look better. Let me just say, I pray when I add a color, it'll look better. All right, let me, oh my God. Let me have my moment and then do this to the other eye. I'll be back, guys, I promise. I'll be back. Okay, so as I'm applying eyeshadow to this other eye, something I'm noticing that I did in this eye, that I shouldn't do, is when I was applying the eyeshadow, I have my eyes like this, right? But naturally, my eyes don't stay like this. My eyes are like this. So as I'm applying the eyeshadow, see how it folds into my crease? The eyeshadow folded into my crease. So as I'm applying the eyeshadow here, I'm gonna relax my face. That way, when someone is just regularly looking at me and I'm holding my face in its regular way, they'll actually be able to see the color. So I want to be sure that I'm actually applying the color into where I want them to see it. You see, you kind of get what I'm saying? I think y'all get what I'm saying. See, this line right here is this line of transition, there is no transition. It's just there. It just said, bam, here. See, I'm going to have to blend that out. I'm not going to use a brown because I feel like that will actually take away from the richness of the color. But I'm going to tone this bad boy down. Sorry. I'm not going to say tone it down. I am going to blend it out. It's going to be prepared. It's going to get blended. I've decided. I'm setting the rules. I've made my decision. But I'm going to keep working this in, and I will be right back because I don't even know the next color I'm going to use. I just don't know. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm really not feeling it. I'm so scared. I don't know what I'm about to do with the rest of it. But this is the journey and I have to trust the process, and that's what I'm going to do. But one thing, like I said, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend out them corners. I mean the edges. But I'm gonna work on the inside first, like the actual lid and the inner corner, before I blend out the outside. So for some reason, I don't know why, because this is very not me, from the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place, I don't know why, but for some reason this blue is literally calling my name. Say my name, say my name. So I think I'm going to jump out the window on this one and just dive head first into the abyss, and I don't even know what's going to be waiting for me, but I got faith, so we're just going to see what this about to look like. I promise y'all. I don't know what I don't know. I told y'all I'm an enthusiast. I'm not an artist. I'm an enthusiast. I'm just bear with me. Oh my gosh, what is this? What am I doing, y'all? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna put it all over the whole lid. I'm gonna do that. Put it all over the lid. This is kind of like the same thing I did when I did that Fenty face in the first video that I did. This is my comfort level. Like, I'll take the matte one and put it on the outer corner, take a shimmer one and put it in the middle on the lid, and then this is typically what I do. And I feel like it's so wrong, but I'm kind of battling myself, because how could it be wrong if this is what I like to do? It's not wrong, but it's very stifling, because it's confining me and it's keeping me from branching off and experiencing more within my journey of makeup. And honestly, this is why I wanted to do this channel, because I know that there's so many more techniques I can be using. There's so many other just ways of doing makeup. I have to step outside of my comfort zone, because this is typically what I do. Even though I'm using a different palette and I'm using I'm using brighter palettes, and I'm experiencing with different brushes. You can have the brushes, but the technique you use with the brushes is what matters. And that's the struggle right there. So, I mean, this is not terrible. It's not terrible. I just feel like it's just like, it's blendy. It's all blended. It's looking like one. I don't know if you can actually peep the transition of the teal and the royal blue. Well, in the palette it's called Dahlia. You can actually really see it and get a good look. I know you guys are probably too far away to even be able to really tell or really see. So Dahlia is on. But like I said, this outer shade right here, I just feel like the line is just so harsh. So typically what I would do is go in with this brown shade right here. And because I would go in with this brown shade, it would like make the whole eye dark. And see, my struggle right now is I don't feel like I can see where the teal ends and where the blue begins. But it's kind of like, is that what you want? Because you want it to blend. So it's kind of like, this is why you have to know what you want the end result to look like before. And that is part of where I struggle. So I don't know why I feel like I want to blend out with this yellow. The shirt that I'm putting on is yellow. So I think very lightly. Oh, this is something I did want to mention. As I was talking about when I used to use that other brush for my crease and it didn't really work. These brushes right here are both crease brushes to blending crease brushes. And look at how different. Like, I don't know if you can tell, this brush is bigger. This brush is by IT Cosmetics. This brush is by Real Technique. To some people, they're probably like they look the same, but the IT brush is way bigger than the Real Technique brush. So sometimes when I'm trying to blend out, I'll use the Real Technique brush. So that's what I am going to do as I blend out this corner, y'all. I don't even know what this is about to look like. I'm so honest. I really don't know what it's about to look like. And I'm not even gonna sit here and beat myself up about it, but I just feel like this is part of my journey. So y'all probably like, girl, why don't you take some classes? Yeah, I did that. I took a few before. This is actually not bad. It's kind of cute. I can see the yellow a little bit. I think where I messed up is the inside with the blue. Where I messed up a little bit. But I'm using, like, marrying this yellow with the teal. Marrying it just a little bit. I'm gonna let them get engaged. You know, because when you get married, you gotta be like all the way in. I'm gonna let them get engaged. I'm gonna let them get engaged. They could be engaged. You know, I'm still trying to figure some things out. Well, no, when you get engaged, you should already know, right? That's the mistake that a lot of us make. We get engaged and don't even really be knowing. We just press to be engaged. So I'm going into the crease again over top of that teal to get rid of that harsh line because it wasn't working for me. I just wasn't feeling it at all. And so what I ended up doing is kind of blending out the teal and the yellow. I wonder. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. No. What I did was I had just took this blend brush and dipped it in the teal. But I was like, no, I'm supposed to be blending it out with this yellow. I know some people probably like, you're not supposed to blend out with a yellow. But once again, here we go with the preference. And so I'm just trying something. This is my journey. And I'm just trying it. Just want to see what it looks like. And see, this right here is why when people tell me that I'm an artist, I'm like, no, I'm not. This right here, what I'm struggling with right now, y'all, this is why I tell y'all I'm not an artist. Now you believe me. Okay. Let me finish getting this eye together and I'll be right back, guys. All right, y'all. I know y'all probably like, girl, what is going on with your eyes? I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the base of my face. As I stated previously, I do have this Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I also have the stick foundation. Let's see. Let's do a little. I want to do the stick foundation. Do stick foundation. Let's see what the stick looking like. That's actually good. Okay, so that's a good little test, and then let's see what the little dot is looking like. Because for some reason I can't remember why I never really use this foundation that often. They're not bad, but they're actually like really good. Okay, but right now I'm going to challenge myself. What I'm gonna do is do the liquid foundation that comes in too. Be back. All right, guys, so my face, I primed my face off camera. So we gotta get to this. So I am using, as I stated before, the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation by Juvia's Place. I am, my shade number is 230, Malawi. And I'm gonna put this much on it. Y'all can see that. That should be enough. As I stated before, haven't really used this foundation as often, and I for the life of me, y'all, please don't judge me, but I really can't even tell y'all why I didn't use it that much. I just know I haven't. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm just gonna take a little bit. Do one. Since they actually have a brush, I'm going to actually use a brush to blend in and all right. No, okay. I'm sorry, this kind of got me shook because y'all know, as I stated, I'm a sponge person when it comes to applying my foundation and concealers and so forth, but this brush though, this brush is really doing a little something. Okay, brush. Okay, brush. This is like, okay. I'm not mad at it at all. Not mad at it, not one bit. Wow. Y'all, I'm just not, I just prefer a sponge. That's just my personal preference. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, y'all. This brush, y'all probably like, girl, that brush is not new. But it's new to me. New to me. Wow. Get a couple of areas around my mouth. So I told y'all, I showed y'all how much I actually put on my hand, and look at all that I have left. Like, seriously. Wow. So that's one thing that I was saying that I like about Juvia's Place products. Like, a little bit definitely goes a long way. So with that, you feel like you get your bang for your buck. And then even with the fact that their products are really not that expensive. They're not that expensive. So they're not that expensive. A little goes a long way. You're getting more bang for your buck. Why would you not buy it again? Like, come on now. Wow. This is really good. Really good. And you don't want to put too much on because then, like, it can affect, like, your, when it sets, it can affect your undertone. It can affect a lot. But this, between the brush and the foundation, what? All right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. All right. Well, now that we did that, let's go ahead and get into this concealer. I know some of y'all are probably like, girl, who still does their concealer like this? But I do. Like I said, once I find something I like, I stick with it. And I'm loyal to it. I know it's all these different challenges and all these different ways to do concealer. Put the concealer down first, blend it out, then put your foundation on top, or put the highlighter on first, then put the concealer on and then foundation on top of it. I never tried it. Maybe one day I will get up the strength to actually give it a try, but right now, this is what it is. This is what it is. Okay, let me finish putting on my concealer, then I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit and then I'll be back. All right, so concealer's dried down. Should have a little tacky feel to it. I know I did the brush and it just rocked my world. It rocked my world. But as far as this concealer, it will be getting blended out with a sponge. Lego. those dots that I did, and it was still too much. I'm telling you, that concealer is the bomb. It is nothing to mess with, okay? Well, no, hold on, pause. It is something you want to mess with, but it'll serve, like, for real. It'll give you what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Can I get another shot? Oh, yes, you can. This time on it. Oh, really? All right. Blended this bad boy out. Let's get into the contour. Now, this contour is really... This, remember I said a little goes a long way. Remember I said that. So you want to be very careful when contouring with this bad boy. I like to kind of come and swoop down. You need to look at what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start up here. I'm gonna start here. Remember I was talking about that line that I had from when I was highlighting. This is gonna help blend that out. And then I'll do down here for my face. And then up here for forehead. I've been told that I have a really big forehead, but they just some haters. Okay. So we're gonna do, we're gonna let this dry a little bit as well. Yes, we will. Boop. All right, you guys, we are back. We are going to blend out this contour. This is this brush that I got from Ulta, Real Technique. I love Real Technique brushes. I've literally loved their brushes for God knows how long, but I really love their brush. This is a sculpting brush. So I typically use this for my contour to just buff it out. Now we have to set it. So I don't have the dark powders. I mean the bronzer from Juvia's Place, but these faithful bad boys right here from Fenty Beauty, Coco Naughty and Mocha Mami. I actually have to use both of them. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I just like dab back and forth, back and forth. Oh, dab, dab, dab. I know, too much and I haven't even had a glass of wine yet. What is happening here, people? It's the eyes. The eyes are driving me crazy because I'm just like, what? Does it look crazy? Does it look bad? How does it look? Y'all can let me know in the comments, though. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so... as I stated before, the trick that I saw as I was doing research about the creasing under my eyes. So when I do my makeup, for my setting powders, the setting powder, these two right here, Laura Mercier, from the very beginning of my makeup journey, and Fenty Beauty from the moment I found it. These two bad boys right here never let me down. Never, to the point where I have other setting powders in my collection, and every time I'm doing makeup, I'm like, I'm gonna ride with Old Faithful. Like, I'm gonna ride with them. I'm gonna ride with them because they never did me wrong. So why turn my back on them now? You see what I'm saying? So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this Juvia's Place setting powder. Seeing as we have a theme today, and we're going to stick with it. Oh my gosh, this is so scary, y'all. I fear using new setting powders because I don't want the ghost look under my eyes. And I feel like I should not be shamed for not wanting the ghost eyes. Like, and I'm not going to be ashamed of that. I'm not going to apologize. I don't want ghost looking eyes. So they said to spray the sponge with a setting spray. And I'm using the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. Just a little sponge. Just a little something, something. Air a little bit. dusting the excess off. Alright, we're gonna go in. Adding it a little bit under the eye. Yeah, okay. And like I said, any place I put liquid on my face, I set with a powder. That's me. That's just, once again, my personal preference. You can do whatever you want, but that's my personal preference. So while this is sitting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my contour with my two Fenty bronzers. This brush right here though, from Morphe, I'm sorry, I don't even know the name, but like, look at the angle. This angle right here, love this angle right here. Never, ever, ever lets me down. So I told y'all I do both of them. I literally just tap back and forth in both of them. Literally. Because this one is a little bit more red, has a more red undertone. This undertone is a little bit cooler. So I need both. Dust off the excess and just go over every place that I contour. That's done. I'm just going to sweep away the excess powder under my eye. Sweeping it away. Sweeping away the excess powder. Okay. Sweep it away under here also. This is cute. It's not bad. This is cute. I feel like I want to go in with the contour just a little bit more though. Just a little bit. And just bring it down some. Just a little bit. Not too much, not too crazy. So, you know, we did the eyes. I'm not finished with the eyes. I just felt like I just wanted to finish off my face. So let's jump back into the eyes. And let's finish them up. All right, y'all, so now we are going to finish out the eyes. So when I did my highlight under the eyes, I did bring, when I originally did the shadow, the eyeshadow, it came down a little bit, but when I did the highlight under my eyes, it covered it up. So I'm just going to go back in with that teal and just bring it down a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to take this very defined brush and dip it into that blue. We're just gonna put it right here on the inner corner of my eye. Nothing too crazy, as I stated. Just a little bit. Not too much. Y'all can see that, but it does make a difference. Hooray for the difference. I bet y'all can't name what show that came from or the character. If y'all can name the show and the character, drop it in the comments below, but I bet y'all can. Hooray for the difference. You can't go look it up either, don't be cheating. So I'm just reinforcing this corner of my eye and then blending it in. Okay, blend it out. Like I said, blend is your friend. And I'm going to take this little, no, it's a smudge brush. I'm gonna take the smudge brush, dip it in a teal, because I want it to come down just a little bit more on my waterline, just a little bit. that. Gonna go into this yellow a little bit just to give it a little pizzazz because I really feel like you can't see it on the top. Just gonna give a little bit of yellow. I don't know if y'all can see it. You probably really can't see it that much. But it's there. It's really there. This is literally just like final touches, like, and these are just things that I do because I'm just anal about it. So, but I know y'all probably like, girl, you don't stop dusting that thing off. So that's that. Right. So eyes for the most part are done. Let's go ahead and figure out what mascara I'm going to use. Then we're gonna use Bad Gal Bang by Benefits. Use a little bit of Bad Gal Bang. Put it on up in here. Yep. Do a little bit of Bad Gal Bang for the lashes. Yes. And then I'm going to so then with that, time to put some lashes on. I went to Sephora the other day, and like I don't really like lashes that's like too big. Like that's just me. So I wanted these cute little dainty looking lashes. So, but I'm gonna struggle putting these on off camera because y'all not even about to be joking on me at how much I struggle with lashes. About to do that off camera. Be right back. All right, guys, that is it. This is the face. I am done. Overall, aside from all the drama, I'm happy with it. This is definitely out of my comfort zone. I did my lips off camera. It is just a lip pigment by Nars. It's called Get It On. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. But I did the lashes off camera. That was a struggle in itself. And then along with the lip, I did them both off camera. This is just a regular nude lip. It's nothing too extra. Typically, if I do a busy eye, whenever I get the nerve to do a busy eye, my lip is as basic and as calm and as subtle as possible because I don't want the eyes and the lip like fighting with each other and battling for attention. So if the eyes are going to be extra loud and dramatic, then so be it. I'll leave it at that. But this is it. This is the end of the face. That's all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I hope you come back and give me another chance, please. But I want to thank you guys for visiting my page today. I love you all very, very, very much. From my heart to yours. Peace. What?